Y'all ain't getting in, dog. Y'all ain't royals. You ain't shit but Negroes with a Hemi, like I always say. Truth is coming to light. Or shall I say, truth is coming to darkness? Or should I say, out of the darkness, the truth is being revealed? We not running to the light no more. We running to the darkness. That's how they fooled us. They taught us to run to the light. They told us the darkness was bad. They told us black was evil. When in reality, they never called our ancestors black anything into the 20th century. And when the word was used, it was used as a form of degradation to degrade our beings. More spells being placed over our avatars to disconnect us. There go to dis again. And once they disconnected us, that brought in the dis-ease. They took the land. I don't think you feel me though. And any human being that's vibrating high, you should feel a way about that as well. How does it make you feel to know that this whole country in America, North, South, Europe, Africa, Asia, Australia, who built that? I mean, we know who built it originally, but who helped build up their dream? To see the elites and these Pleiadians, they had a dream like Martin Luther King did. But who helped them manifest their dream? We did. I think we need to pat ourselves on the back a little more. We don't do that enough. They got us believing that we are lazy. This is what they teach you. Black people and Latino people ain't shit, they lazy. And the only Latino race they'll say not lazy is the Mexican race, but Mexicans aren't Latinos, so go figure. They would give the hard work right back to their human being species in some form, shape, or way. Who taught the Mexicans though? We did. I've been working on the railroad. Who built those railroads? We did. Did you forget? Who built up these factories? Nike wouldn't have $1 trillion without black people, if you want to call us that. I prefer gods, that which we are. You can't do that without the God race. And that includes the Latino race. Your Puerto Ricans, your Dominicans, your Haitians. All of those you deem Latin America or Latino. They took the land. We know they took the land, but I don't think we know they took the land. We're going to dive real deep in that though today. So first, let's get a visual representation of where we are. We are on a planet that has been hijacked by invaders, inorganic beings, Pleiadians, 7-foot tall aliens, if you want to call them that, who are working in cahoots with the reptilian race. A treaty was formed when the human beings were stuck on planet Egypt, your elites of today. They formed a covenant with the reptilian race, the Alpha Draconian reptilians to be exact, who stand 20 feet plus winged reptilian beings. You have many different reptilian races, but the Alpha Draconians are at the top of the reptilian race. The Alpha Draconians formed a covenant with the human beings and the Pleiadians. The Pleiadians look like your average day human beings, everyday human beings you would see. The only difference is they get no shorter than 6 feet, between 6 feet to 8 feet. Perfect skin complexions, for they have mastered the melanin. They have mastered how to communicate with our sun, even though they didn't come from it, because the Pleiadian race is an advanced, keyword, advanced extraterrestrial race. So when Satan was creating these human beings, he made them in our image of the gods. He gave them arm, leg, head. Allah, as the Muslims call it. Arm, leg, arm, head. Allah. Vitruvian man. Or should I say Vitruvian God. Metaphysical symbology, signs and symbols for the conscious mind. Or should I say subconscious mind. However, while on planet Nern in the 6th universe, which is what makes human beings 6 ether beings, because it takes 6 ethers for a human being vessel to be created inside the womb of another human being. Each ether represents an energy cycle. We never had time. We have energy cycles. We are 9 ether beings. It takes 9 energy cycles for our avatars to be concocted within the womb of a black goddess. Because she has mitochondrial genetics, she has the purification, for she is the source. She is the X and the Y chromosome. Okay? Although these human beings were made in our image, they were replicated after the Pleiadian extraterrestrial race. So this is why Pleiadians look just like human beings with blonde hair. All right? And this is why the Pleiadian race was able to live amongst you, regular human beings, and us gods for so long. Okay? I'll repeat that. The human being race were made in the image of the gods. 4 different animal splices: the lemur, the pig, the snub-nosed monkey, the canine or the wolf. 1 drop of God DEA, deoxyetheric acid. This is what gives you arm, leg, arm, head, or Allah, as the Muslims call it. Not right now, after I get through our collection. Thank you, though. Although made in our image, they were replicated after the Pleiadian race. So, the Pleiadians are not human beings. They are way more advanced than human beings could ever be. Pleiadians are the pirates of the cosmos. Wanted in every 109 universes. So are these reptilians, these fallen gods. It isn't a planet, a galaxy, a star system that these Pleiadians or Alpha Draconian reptilians can go to. Because all Pleiadians aren't bad. You have duality. Those back home at headquarters in the Pleiadian star system, the Pleiades galaxy, which is where they come from, which is why they are called Pleiadians, all of them aren't bad. Remember, this is a multiverse. That symbol represents the multiverse. As above, so below. That means the things that transpire here in this realm, on this planet, in this galaxy, in this universe, also transpires on other planets and other galaxies and other universes. That's the true esoteric meaning of as above, so below. Don't know, understand. See, you don't need knowledge. You don't need to know the ledge. You need to understand. You need insight so you can see for yourself. I can give you knowledge, but I can't give you insight. Only you can give you that. And insight is the best teacher. For you to experience it with your own being. Be you human being or God. This covenant was made on planet Egypt. Another planet located in the 9th universe. Okay? On planet Egypt, the reptilian, the Alpha Draconian reptilians to be exact, because a lot of people are starting to learn about these lizard species or these lizard people or these reptilians, but they're called reptilians because it's multiple races of them for a reason. And all reptilians aren't bad. Just like all Anunnaki aren't good. This is why they are trying to attack the Anunnaki, because we rising. But they trying to make it seem like the Anunnaki are bad. I see it going on. But not breaking down the esoteric symbol that's respected in 12 universes. As above, so below. There's duality in all things, because the number one rule that pervades the entire multiverse is what? Free will. We are all sovereign beings. So you can't invade anybody's free will. Just like when we went to war, we being the gods, with Satan himself right here on this planet. How did that happen? Because Satan, Zeus, Yakub, Marduk, Prometheus, Odin, Enki, and Enlil, and Jesus Christ, the many names he go by, decided to go against us. That's why we are in a cosmic war now. However, in their year of 1492, they landed on this planet. We are the heart of the planet. Where we are right now, this place they are calling Earth, this is planet, this whole realm is actually Atlantis. But I don't want to confuse you. Because somebody probably like, how is this Atlantis and Planet Kai? Well, let me help you out. A planet is composed of 9 different realms. This realm that we are on, this is Atlantis. Okay? Pull up a map real quick. Map of the world. That's all I have to pull up. Map of the world. Okay. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 continents. Let's take this off the tripod for a second. North America, South America, that's 2. Africa, that's 3. Europe, that's 4. Asia, that's 5. Australia makes 6. Antarctica makes 7. But guess what? They are telling you that this is the map of the whole known world. But do you see the way it's shaped? Overall, it's shaped like an oval, flat, like a flat oval, right? The shape is true. This is exactly how the realm is shaped. However, Antarctica is an ice wall that goes completely around the entire realm. Okay? Antarctica is an ice wall that circles and encases the entire realm. All of these continents are not separated by water. They are all one landmass. I repeat, these continents are all one landmass surrounded by Antarctica, which is the ice wall. All right? So basically, all of these continents is Atlantis. This is the realm of Atlantis. All right? Now, this is how they were able to fool you about where you are. Let's go to Norse mythology because they kind of showed it to you. Hold on. Map of 9 worlds. Norse mythology showed you how the realms look. Hold on. Here you go. You see that? This is exactly how the realms look. But it's not a tree that connects us all. It's one plane above the other. And you have 9 of them. In Norse mythology, they call Earth Midgard. But Earth is really Atlantis. And the entire planet is Kai. Okay? The entire planet is called Planet Kai. Why is it called Kai? It only had 2 names, Tiamat and Kai. Kai because this is home of the Anunnaki or Anunnaki. It's the whole reason it's even called Planet Kai. But Planet Kai consists of 9 realms. What they are telling you is Earth is only one realm. You have 4 above you and 4 below you. This realm is Atlantis. So when they're telling you Atlantis was sunk, the lost city of Atlantis, they are lying to you. You are on Atlantis right now. They landed and renamed it. This is why Malcolm X said we didn't land on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock landed on us. This is why Elijah Muhammad, as well as Farrakhan, were talking about the will in the sky. I just made a lecture last week about Ezekiel's will in the sky, but I never heard nobody else really speak about it other than Elijah Muhammad, Malcolm X, and Farrakhan. But they even told you in their Bible, Ezekiel's dream. I broke that down last Sunday. So, it is 9 realms. And I'm working on a book that's going to be called Welcome to Atlantis. While I'll go in more detail, I've been working on it. Hopefully the grid don't crash before time. If we don't run out of time and the grid don't crash, the book will be out. If not, it wasn't meant for the book to come out. But I will touch on it a little bit, just to get you familiar with these 9 realms and how they work. Okay? Okay. So, now that we have an understanding of how the realm looks, let's list the other 8 realms that are within our planet. You have been entrapped right here in this one realm. And they shut off all the stargates that lead to Asgard and other realms. Remember, I told you rainbows are stargates. And I told you who it's only one group of beings who Stargate looks like that, and that's the Asgardians. So when you see a rainbow, you're looking at an Asgardian Stargate, because every species has their own version of a Stargate. Asgardians are versions of us, but they're not us. They Asgardians. So Thor exists. Odin don't. Odin is the devil. But Thor is an actual being. But guess what though? Thor isn't white. He has locks and he's black. Just like Jesus wasn't white. No, they whitewashed all of history. Okay? So, I'm about to list off the other 9 realms for you. And let me pull up an ancient map of Atlantis. See, I'm going to have somebody said Loki. Yes, Loki, Thor, they are actually brothers. They are Asgardians. They actually exist. Only difference is they're not white. They're not human beings and they're not Pleiadians. All right? They are descendants of a group of us that was here. It's a lot of us that came here. All right? They are ancient descendants of an ancient group of us. They are still gods at the core. All right? But just like the Nomos, who took on the shape of dolphins and whales after their planet was destroyed in the Sirius star system, we promised to give them a home again. So we gave them the seas, and they took on the form of dolphins and whales. These are the Nomos. This is why the government makes it illegal to communicate with dolphins. Definitely, if you got carbon in your skin, it's illegal for you to be in the ocean without the right paperwork in general. Yes, the whole Thor hammer is real. That whole story is real. Where are you going with that? Don't be just grabbing no charges because then we can't find them. So, yes, that is real. Let me show you something. A map of Atlantis. Lele got one upstairs. Ask her to use hers, so y'all got to share that one. Y'all ain't finna be running off with all the charges. All right, let me show you something. So if you was to pull up on Google, all right, if you was to pull up on Google a map of Atlantis, this is what they would show you. All right? Or they would show you this. All right? I want you to take note of something. Scratch out Africa and all these other names around you, right? This landmass is how your planet, this is how your realm, this is how Atlantis looks still to this day. North America, Africa, South America, Asia, Europe, one landmass like I told you. Surrounded by water and an ice wall. Better yet, let's go right here. When you go to Atlantis, why do you think they show you this? Because this is the entire realm. Remember, our realm is blocked off by 3 ice walls. Pull up a map of Atlantis. See, I'm just decoding it for you. I'm cracking the light codes for you. If you pull up any map of Atlantis, they're going to show you that shape. That would be us right there. What we all call today North America and all South America, all that in there. Then you got this ice ring with more of us. Then you have another one, right? So when you pull up a map of ancient Atlantis, they going to show you these shapes, right? Metropolitan Atlantis, okay? This is what they're trying to show you. But this shape represents the whole entire realm, all right? And these walls represent Antarctica. Where the water is at, those are ice walls. You all have seen the ancient maps with the ice walls. I don't know if they're going to pull one up. But y'all have seen it. A lot of you all that are in here have seen it. But yes, I'm breaking down why it's like this. Why when you look up a map of Atlantis, it's going to show you that. Or it's going to show you this. Because this is how your landmass actually looks right now. You can get from here to Africa. Yeah, the ice wall is melting. You can get from here to Africa without flying over the water. You see how I pulled the map up? And they're not telling you like I'm telling you, but I'm able to decode all this. This is what I'm here to do. You are living on one landmass. You do not need to hop. You don't have to travel across no water to get to Europe, Asia, Australia, or Africa. You can drive there, nigga. You can walk if you want to. But every angle that will let you get to that next part, they are blocking you from it. But that's why when you look up ancient, now that you know that you're on Atlantis, now you look up an Atlantean map, you're going to see it was just one landmass, like I've been telling you. Surrounded by water, which were called seas at first, but it's now called the ocean because ocean is a titan that is being kept at bay through two pyramids at the bottom of the Bermuda. All right? So, and all of this will be the ice walls that's around us. And that realm will be Atlantis, okay? That realm will be Atlantis. All right? Now, Google